Having conquered US television as its most bankable and enduring lead, Hugh Laurie has left behind the success of his hit series House and is back on the road, playing his beloved blues. His passion for music is such that acting will take second place for a while. His last album sold over 1 million copies. He's about to play Nashville, and he's presenting a Radio 2 series on his musical odyssey. When he came into the studio recently, he told me why the album Didn't It Rain is more loved up than his last album.
It's more romantic. We have more of a female sound. We have two wonderful singers who lend a sort of glamour and romance to the thing, which was perhaps absent from the first record, because the blues, I think, is populated a lot of the time by earnest men hunched over guitars.
Well, didn't it rain, 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 children? Rain on my Lord. Didn't it? Yes. Didn't it? You know it did. Didn't it? Oh, my Lord, didn't it rain?
I think of it as this music as having originated really with women. I think it is the very early blues stars.
Well, that makes it even worse for you, because you're clearly, as you've said yourself, not an elderly black man from Mississippi. And you're certainly not an elderly black woman from Mississippi.
I am neither of those things. I tick neither of those boxes.
No. Do you feel any less awkward about the whole business of being a very well-off, successful, upper-middle-class white Englishman singing the blues?
Well, some of those categories apply and make me feel awkward, but not all of them.
Right.
I don't think that any kind of music is off-limits to anybody. I certainly don't think that, particularly don't think that this kind of music is. I find there's something slightly condescending, in a way, in the idea that this music only has value if it's performed by
people who have really been through
exactly. You know, we have no objection to a Chinese pianist playing Rachmaninoff, and we don't mind a Nigerian singing Verdi, because that's high art, that's high culture. But this, well, the only value it has is that it... Well, I don't agree with that. It is America's great gift to the world, and we would be foolish not to drink deeply.
Why, oh, honey, makes me feel like twice the man I used to be.
Wow, honey.
Why, oh, honey. Why, oh, honey, makes me feel like twice the man I used to be.
Wow, honey.
Why, oh, honey.
You love it so much that, as I read, you gave up a possible TV role for a while because you were out touring with this record. I mean, it seems... Are you on the edge of moving from being an actor to a musician?
I am. I think I may be beyond the edge.
Really?
I think I may be in that position of the sort of the Roadrunner cartoon, where I've actually gone off the cliff and I'm still doing that before I suddenly
yes. So we might be
plummet.
talking about a series of new Hugh Laurie albums rather than a series of new Hugh Laurie films.
I like to think in batches of 6.
Really?
Yes. I don't act on that.
Were there 6 episodes of House? I can't remember.
There were 167, actually, yes. I slightly overstepped the mark there.
Yes, that's not...
I wrote a novel once, though. It was a very specific sort of genre of novel, and I thought this will mean more when there are 6 of them. But there is only 1. But, you know, I sort of think in batches of 6.
I mean, although you say music may be your future, you're in fact doing another big film, I think, called Tomorrowland. Am I right?
You are absolutely right.
Sci-fi dystopian thing.
Yeah, how do you even know that much? Because we can trade secrets.
Well, I know you're the baddie as well.
Possibly I'm the baddie. Possibly I'm... It's George Clooney and I. There is a hero and a baddie. I leave it to you to decide which of us plays the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm the baddie, yes.
We will wait and see. Meanwhile, the tour goes on, does it? The tour...
It does. And I never in my whole life thought I would be uttering this sentence. My next show is in Nashville. I mean,
but not Nashville, Tennessee?
It is Nashville, Tennessee.
Fantastic.
What a thing to say.
That's wonderful.
What a thing to say. It's so exciting.
Is it very... I mean, do you have a different species of nerves, as it were, going on to play a live concert as opposed to...
yes.
Being an actor?
Yes. Very interesting. How do you know that? There is something much more exposing, I suppose, something much more vulnerable about music, about the performance of music than I think my theory is. It sounds glib, I know, but then so do I. But people become actors because they want to assume masks of various kinds. They want to hide behind other identities. And music is, generally speaking, about taking masks off and revealing more of yourself than you would, than one does in conversation or in... It is a very intimate and a very vulnerable position to be in.
So if they hate you, they don't hate the mask, they hate you, as it were.
They really, yes, absolutely.
I'm sure
absolutely.
they don't.
There's nowhere to go. You know, I'm so conscious of the fact that I cannot play the piano as well as Jules Holland. I wish. One day. I mean, I'm going to try and overhaul him, obviously. And I'm so aware that I am not Daniel Day-Lewis as an actor, but perhaps I could play the piano better than Daniel Day-Lewis. Perhaps I can act better than Jules Holland.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
For that reason, it is all the more thrilling.
And we shouldn't finish before I ask you about your Radio 2 series, because you're doing yet more blues on Radio 2, is that right?
I have been allowed the opportunity to sort of tell my story, as it were, the music that I've loved, that has influenced me, and the music that has influenced itself, in a way, how this music has developed over the last 100 or so years. And we sort of sometimes just take a single song and follow its development over...
PG to DJ, as it were.
Yes, nicely done, sir.
Thank you very much indeed, Hugh Laurie. Thank you.
Thank you.